Ryan, I've often been told. Well, first, I'm getting.
I already know where you're going to land with this. You're going to make some stupid penal Microsoft joke, and I'm not on board. So let's just move forward.
Hey everybody, welcome to Pajod.
Welcome to the Xbox E3 media briefing. I want to give props to Xbox for understanding what's going on. Unlike EA, this is E3. Just because you're holding it on Sunday, I had a hard time finding this video initially because I was like, hey. Xbox press conference, Microsoft press conference, but no, it's the Xbox E3 media briefing. So yeah, so like our last video, Kyle, we're here to watch some E3 press conferences, do a little react, if you will. We did EA first, is the first one we did, and for EA, we were watching EA's on their YouTube channel. For Xbox here, we're gonna watch it on their. We watch it on their Twitch channel, so you can find this video for free on their Twitch channel. In the description, probably. Yeah, it's their media briefing. You know, people can Google this stuff. It's not that hard to find. But yeah, that's for point of reference. That is what we are watching here. Yeah, we're also cutting out pre and post. I don't know much about this other than there were games that like I saw some. Obviously, as we said before, we're doing this after the fact. This aired on Sunday. We're recording this on Monday, the next day. Yeah,
probably be up on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday if I'm.
Yeah. So I seen, spoiler wise, I'd seen some stuff. I'm not going to say anything, but like now there's some names, but I haven't seen any footage or anything like that. So I really don't know what things are going for. So yeah, we're at 30:35 in the video is when it starts, and it's about the 5-second timer on the screen. So
yep, 36, 37.
Yep,
58. Good. All right, here we go.
So this is an interesting press conference for me because like I don't own a Xbox console this generation. I have played some of their first party stuff that's coming out on PC to a degree, but. Their lineup right now is pretty sparse. I don't know if you've heard, but Crackdown, which was supposed to be their big release this year, got delayed.
Oh, this has got closed captions on. I'm going to turn those off. I don't need that shit.
Yeah, it got pushed, so they're in a big first-party hole right now. So I'm curious to see what their push is this year.
Hashtag Xbox E3.
Get right into a game here. I like it. No talking, no presentation. Way better than EA. Just right into a...
You mean we're not going to have Andrew or Renee trying to salvage some fucking scrub who can't do stuff?
Listen, Bambi's you can do it one of two ways. You can either go the... I mean, I feel like the big three always go for the bigger... They're the Hollywood version, if you will.
Yeah.
What's this?
A walkie-talkie.
Is that a dinosaur?
Sounds...
Yeah, we like those footprints. Park here.
Could be. Might be a rhino with feet like that, and that. Oh, dual horn rhino. Monsters? No, this can't be Monster Hunter.
What is this? Like, that's the thing. I've seen like titles of games, but I'm like, it doesn't give you a hint at this point. Oh, could this be Halo? Maybe.
No.
This is a. Hey, we reimagined Halo. That would be crazy.
Now you
want to play Halo in an open world with just crazy animals? I mean, I might be down with it.
No, because these guys aren't wearing Mjolnir armor. Those regular Marines, not Space Marines, Ryan.
This might be Halo. There hasn't been a Halo in a bit, so I feel like one's due, right?
Fuck off!
Yes! Halo! Okay. Hey, you know what I've been saying for a long time? Halo needs to be different. This might be the god. Oh my god!
Yeah, now we get the music.
More vehicle sequences.
I mean, that's been a long-standing thing.
I know, but more.
More.
Is it a new
Halo
planet?
Infinite. It's fucking This is Halo Infinite.
I mean, I knew the title. I didn't want to say that, but I didn't know what Infinite meant. You think Infinite's the name of the planet?
I think it's like Giant Bomb Infinite, where first of all they're rings, they're not planets, and this clearly has the same ring situation going on. Based off of that thing, powered by the Slip
Space engine.
Slip Space
crazy S's
is the canonical name for like their hyperdrive. They go into Slip Space. 343. Okay.
Oh wait, that looked like a VR thing almost at the end, right? Does he plug something into his head?
Of Xbox.
Phil Spencer. Oh, is this the
That was good. Good play there, Xbox. You go from a head clip to the head.
Yep. Hey guys.
Like I said, I'm curious their pitches here. That Halo looks pretty interesting with all the animals and stuff.
Yeah, that was weird.
Wow. Okay. So they're all wearing on-branded shirts, which makes me think that they're like super fans.
We will join Master Chief
Hype boys.
on his greatest adventure yet to save humanity.
Sorry, I had to spray the cat.
We're now
Of course.
at a moment of
Save humanity. What else would he be doing?
creativity in gaming. We can't wait to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you. So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here
MySpace.
in Microsoft Theater, welcome to E3 2018.
Welcome. Thank you for calling it E3 at least.
Yeah.
I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest.
Oh, there's going to be esports based on the setups that we have here.
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the TVs. Yeah, we're going to get tons of esports.
100%.
How many battle
100%
royals?
of the
I mean, they own
proceeds
PUBG,
from
but I
your
could
FanFest
see
tickets
Halo Battle
are
Royale.
going to Gamers Outreach.
Helping others level up,
Thanks to
Brian.
you,
Sometimes you
kids
need
and
to-
I feel like
children
we're going to get a
who
big
to game
anti-bullying,
with their
rightfully
friends
so, a
in their
big
favorite
anti-bullying
worlds. It's a great
push
cause.
from a bunch of big people this
That's
year.
what
Like
I
we saw that with
appreciate
EA
most
even.
about gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us. It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And
Oh,
what
he's reading a
unifies
teleprompter.
us
They even have it
is our
presenting
shared love of this art form.
Towards
Did
the
that
audience. Yeah, but it's showing.
Legendary
There was one in,
characters
like.
who captivate us.
Oh, the
close
audience
stage
can
right.
see it?
Not just for
Yeah.
10
What you mean?
hours,
Yeah, it's
but
stage
for
right.
No, I mean, we all
10,
know
30
Stage left.
years.
teleprompters. This type of stuff.
Yeah,
you have
like,
to
Bold
guys.
show the
stories
audience. Yeah, of
that
course they do.
inspire the hero within
Unless
us.
it's your own game and you're up there demoing
Iconic
it, like you
worlds
can
that
talk
are
talk
so
about it.
richly imagined.
Yeah.
We feel excitement in the air and danger on the sea.
Man, they're really pushing that mixer.
As gamers, we are at a momentous time
Sponsored by Mixer.
where creative vision
guess.
and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from
Yeah,
Japan
you see
to
the
Poland,
screen? Oh,
from the
they're not showing it
UK
now,
to
but
the
above it. Yeah, there they
Ukraine.
are.
Yeah.
Right above the
big
screen. Yeah.
studios to single developers.
That could be useful for people who have closed
Creators
caption,
who
though, Kyle,
seize
who can't
the
hear.
Yeah.
power
I guess that
and
makes sense.
potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games.
Or if you just have a
Today,
hard time hearing in general,
We've
right?
curated a
Yeah, no,
bold
that makes sense.
showcase of their best work and ours. 50 games.
What?
18
titles with exclusive.
Okay, hey, they needed new exclusive. 15 world premieres. Yeah, I heard a bunch of titles, like I said. So Xbox, I mean, they needed a big showing, so.
Some will be first timers on this stage, and others will be first timers on any stage. All are imagined by the industry's greatest talents. All demonstrate what true artisans can create: mind-blowing art, immersive sound effects, breathtaking worlds. So let's jump in.
Exclusive.
Perfect. Let's jump
Yep.
in, Kyle.
I'm ready to jump in. Microsoft Studios.
Oh, yes. Oh, man.
Ori! We were talking
We're
about
gonna
that
see-
earlier.
We're going to get a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest. I did not see this one in the list of. Again, I didn't look at a list, but.
No, just like, yeah. Oh, I saw a clip of a thing here. Yeah. I know what you mean.
There was only like 2 or 3 titles I saw, other than Halo Infinite.
Yeah. I saw Halo Infinite as well, but yeah, I'm down for more Ori and the Blind Forest.
I mean, yeah,
Really
this looks
good.
like you have a new flying mechanic, unless that's just for show.
Yeah.
If we're to assume the aesthetic is trying, or sorry, the trailer's trying to hint at what you do.
Yeah, this looks more gameplay
Oh,
side.
yeah,
so maybe-
this looks a little more action-y than Ori was initially. Like, there were action elements in Ori, but I feel like
Yeah.
Ori was a little slower paced than what we're seeing right now. This looks a little more focused.
Maybe we just sucked at it, and everyone could always move at
Yeah.
that speed in the first game.
I don't know. I love this game, though. The first one,
It
anyway.
was really good.
Oh. Bo! That was cool.
Yep.
the art was just so captivating. It still is. Like this. Oh.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's like playing through a water painting or something.
Yeah, exactly. Probably the nicest particle effects I've seen in any game.
Just the big. Oh, we're gonna be co-op or something.
Maybe. Ori's love interest.
Or the name of the thing, Ori and something.
The Will of the Wisps. Okay. 2019.
Okay, I'm on board with more Ori.
Yep.
That'll be on PC. They said exclusive, but they didn't say console exclusive.
Well, and I'm pretty sure that they're doing like pretty much everything's supposed to be cross-system at this point.
Well, no, they said exclusive there, which means it wouldn't be on PS.
No, but I mean like, if it will be on PC, like anything
and
that's
Microsoft, yeah.
Right, anything that's Microsoft will be on.
Oh yeah, they announced
Xbox
it.
One and PC. Yeah.
What's this?
So that will be. This might be Ghost of Tsushima.
No, that's a Sony exclusive. That's being done by
Cool.
Sucker Punch for Sony.
Right.
This is something new.
So you're awake.
I don't know. This is Hanzo and and Genji combined
It's not your fate
into one character.
just yet.
This looks like a Dark Souls game. Like this. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he's got Hanzo's hair, but Genji's sword.
This is by From. If you didn't see that, I said it looks like a Dark Souls game just as From came up.
Yeah.
From are the people who made Dark Souls. If you didn't know, Kyle.
I didn't. So thank you for clarifying.
You did? Didn't?
No, I did not. I was not being
Okay.
sarcastic. I genuinely
Okay.
did.
So this is a From game. So it seems like From are doing exclusive games for both consoles.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Grapple hook.
Oh, that ability is so that. Wow, you've never been able to do anything like that in a From. Okay. Oh no.
I hope
Oh,
that there's
no.
at least one boss fight where like.
oh
have
no,
swinging
this
mechanics.
just might. I might have to get an Xbox just for this.
Let's get a better.
Power
PC.
bomb! Oh my god! That boss just power bombed him, Kyle.
You did. Dude, just get a better PC. Don't get a
This
fucking
looks
Xbox.
rad. Hey, what if Dark Souls but in Japan? Samurai's awesome.
Won't come easily.
Look at that dude. He looks so rad. Oh,
Yeah, that guy looks fucking
he's
gross.
gnarly, right? He just like.
He looks a little bit
Okay,
like
so you come
Roadhog.
back from the dead, yeah, because you're like
So, yeah.
this.
So we
Of
have.
course, it's a Dark Souls game. You don't really die. They
Yeah,
gotta have
we
a Souls
also-
mechanic. What do you think they? Okay, what do they call the in-game Souls mechanic in this? Pride or something? Honor?
Honor. Yeah.
Oh, horse
maybe?
combat! Oh my god. Like
Yeah.
nowhere before you just sold something to me instantly than just now. Like you have no idea how much, Kyle. Whatever the title is. Sekiro. Oh
Shadows
my
die
god.
twice.
Okay, so they're gonna be called Shadows. Or Phantoms or something, yeah. Wow, coming next year. I'm surprised.
From
Since that's a
Bethesda
premiere.
Game Studios.
Hey!
Howard.
Bethesda? Don't they have their own conference?
Yeah, but they sometimes show up on other conferences. They show a lot of their stuff.
Guys, we're doing
Their conference-
Skyrim again.
Their conference wouldn't have had. They're never doing another Skyrim. I mean, they might. They've remastered a million, but
Yeah, that was the
How's
joke.
everybody
that was a
doing?
really good trailer for that From game there.
Yeah.
Hero.
It's great to see everybody again. You know, actually, the Bethesda event is a few hours right after this, across the street. And Phil said to me, "I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by?"
No, Todd.
And look, I know Phil
This
is
is a little
really
cringier.
charming.
Todd is
But
great.
he's
not.
got a lot of
Yeah.
friends.
I like him, but there's some cringe there.
And the good news is, you're our friends.
Yeah, but
too.
it's like stepdad
We've
cringe.
had an
Yeah.
incredible 16-year history.
You know what? Kind
with
of.
Xbox,
There's a
going
similarity
all
to
the
my
way
mom's
back to the
boyfriend and
original
his
with Morrowind.
way of acting right now. So.
Like he's still in the cool generation,
Now
but he's trying a
backwards
little too
compatible.
hard at the same time. You know, it's the middle ground
Yeah.
there.
And that
Like,
goes all the way to bringing mods to
still
consoles
relevant,
with
but also
Fallout
kind of
4.
not. So you're like
Yeah.
pushing it. Like
It's like, yeah, I know it's
Now,
cool, but what's
we are
Snapchat?
But I mean,
bringing
he
the
just being
Fallout
himself.
universe to Xbox
Yeah.
Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today.
today Xbox Game Pass. Xbox
Hey,
Game Pass.
Since we're here, we
Old
thought
redneck
we'd give
Red
all
Deer.
of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
I don't know why, and having never played one of these games, Alex got like super sold on that like 1 minute trailer they put out for this game.
Really? Because like this game
to all the other games, and it is.
Yeah, I don't know what I think
yet.
about this yet. I know stuff about it because obviously they've announced it in advance and it got leaked.
Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Yeah, because this is only supposed to be like 20 years after.
Okay, I don't know about this trailer, but all the rumors I heard beforehand and what stuff that leaked is that this is more like DayZ than it is an actual.
Sorry, when I said the trailer, I was talking about this one. I was talking about that teaser one.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like gameplay-wise, this is like a survival game.
Yeah.
Where you build like bases and stuff.
Yeah.
At least that's what the leaks implied. Apparently, this is coming out this year too.
Oh wow.
Which is like, that's what that's what the leaks implied. I'm sure we'll give it a release date here.
Yeah, well, especially after it's been leaked, right?
Like him saying it's 4 times the size of Fallout 4 instantly doesn't wow me, because what if it's all just wasteland? What if there's nothing there?
That's not that impressive, yeah.
That whoop-de-doo. Hey, here's a bunch of desert. Thanks. 4 times the size of Tatooine. Woo. You know? Like, I don't need more Tatooine. More sand doesn't suddenly make that better.
Years after our great nation began,
you do really hate Tatooine.
Hey, Ron Perlman.
Together to honor the completion.
A vault.
That doesn't look like Ron Perlman, but that's definitely Ron Perlman, the voice actor. It is Ron Perlman, the voice actor, 100%.
Shelter may have been engineered.
If we're only 20 years out, do you think that they use caps yet?
But it was built
currency?
by you. So
they probably would have. Like, this is just right after the fall. They probably would have
might still use money.
Nah, they probably. This is where you establish that, I imagine.
Or maybe they have like a couple different currencies. Hashtag cryptocurrency.
Okay, so no, there's a lot of. Okay, I see. So it's not a wasteland. They're trying to imply. So I guess the nuclear fallout wouldn't instantly destroy all these buildings, would it?
No, like, but I mean, even there's tons of them that are still like sort of okay. Yeah, if they didn't use this song, I was gonna be incredibly disappointed since they're in Virginia.
Yeah, but like obviously 76 is also somewhat meant to imply aesthetic, because I feel like they're going for a 1970s look as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's some power armor just like in the ground. Hey, we can put this armor on.
When the fighting is
they obviously play this song in Happen Leonard, which I had to talk about during the last press conference. Just giving me reason. Talk about Happen Leonard. It's a great scene too when it plays. It's them in a truck driving, singing it. So authentic.
And ultimately,
anyway.
Oh,
America itself.
As a statue.
So maybe this isn't like what the rumors were, like with the survival thing, because there's like, it looks like there's quests and stuff.
In Vault 76. Our future.
By the way, I played some of these Fallout games, but Elder Scrolls has always been my jam.
Yeah.
I know you said you hadn't played them either, so.
I played. I beat 3 and. Got
really okay, all 3.
I bounced off of 4 pretty quick.
I know a lot of people love New Vegas.
Premiere.
Hey, new games. SSX, Tricky 2.
Square Enix.
Who also has their own press conference. This stuff happens all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, probably for Microsoft and Sony.
Don't nod.
That was.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. That's Life is Strange.
Oh, okay. Is it really? Okay, yeah.
I mean,
it's just me,
look at it.
Captain Spirit.
Oh my goodness, this is pretty.
It's in the Life is Strange universe.
In the Life is Strange universe.
I want.
Not yet. Keep me posted.
I want a cameo from Chloe.
Okay, Dad.
Maybe Chloe's the wife.
Drinking beer.
I don't need a lecture from my son.
I always get picked last for the team at school, and they never throw the ball to me.
So they're mixing Life is Strange with The Incredibles? I'm fucking into it.
Can they?
He's not really a superhero. Looked like he was just playing.
Ryan, he's gonna get superpowers. It's Life is Strange.
Of course, okay. Oh no. What? Oh.
Maybe the whole thing is in his imagination.
Yeah, it looks like it's all just in his imagination. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Life is Strange was really good.
Maybe he shouldn't be playing with dynamite though, kid.
Well, maybe he's not really playing with dynamite. Maybe that's just in his imagination, Ryan. Because we've all been children. Some of us had to grow up faster than others, Ryan.
Me too.
Oh, mom's dead.
You're probably gonna change the world.
Maybe mom's Max. I'm calling it mom's Max. And then this kid actually gets superpowers because Max has them. 100%. 100%.
Captain Spirit.
Well, that's a cool name.
Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
What? 100% free.
June 26th. Shit.
Free. Hey, here, we're just gonna give you a free game from these awesome developers. That's crazy.
Commander Jack on deck.
Oh, maybe it's free on Game Pass. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, they're gonna show Crackdown, but I'm pretty sure it got delayed.
Beautiful. Like a skyscraper.
It's hard to. I don't know what I feel about Crackdown.
Yeah.
You want to play on my level?
I
Also,
always
that's
mix
Terry
up
Crews.
Crackdown. Oh, it definitely is. I always mix up.
Somebody give me my jam.
Oh, it's not. They're not even trying to hide it.
But no, he was on the stage with them last year, if you remember correctly, to announce that he
Oh
was.
yeah.
No building is too high. 60 stories up.
I played Crackdown. It's fun. It's just
I always
in a
mix up
world
Crackdown.
where Saints Row 3 and 4 came out. I don't know, like it's harder to, because that's the type of game it is. It's an open world, silly.
Yeah, I just always mix it
It
up.
might not
with
be
Just
as
Cause.
it might not be as like as rated R in terms of its jokes. You know what I mean? But it's still it's like it's the chaos version of GTA, right? It takes
Yeah.
the let's just run around, screw shit up, and yeah.
Yeah, I can throw this tank at this.
Yeah, and I mean,
Twin
Saints
jet.
Row 4 had all the superpower stuff, so this is all
Checks. Push off, fools.
that's cool. That was
yeah,
cool.
that was yep.
Oh, okay. Cars on buildings is cool.
Yep. Cars transforming into
This is
tanks.
some Just Cause levels of destruction. Like this seems fine.
Yeah, I literally mix those two series up every time. I have no idea what the
Like
difference
Just Cause and
is. Yep, no idea what the difference is.
between what?
In those games
Just Cause and
and Crackdown.
oh, okay. Just Cause is not animated like this. In Just Cause, it's more realistic. Not
Okay.
to say that it isn't unrealistic, but I mean like you're not using like laser weapons and upgraded like things like you're kind of more of you're just like a regular.
It's a
dude.
little more GTA than Saints Row.
Yeah, you just get like lots of flying stuff.
2B.
Oh, was Nier not on this console? Might not have been.
I have no idea. I've seen that boss.
It says pre-order today, so I'd imagine this is just a remaster. Or sorry, yeah.
Previously released DLC.
So Nier was probably console exclusive to PS, or yeah, for PlayStation. Sorry, for a period. So now they're porting that over. I mean, that's good. Sure.
Yep.
I guess
Xbox users deserve to be able to play that game.
Suddenly, 50 games doesn't seem as big of a number if some of these are those type of things, though.
Yeah.
Oh, another Metro.
Yeah.
Never played one of these games, but they're crazy visually and crazy, just crazy.
And the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows.
All right, dude, chill the fuck
So
out.
let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies.
You hear that clicking? Is that in the stream?
That was Babs.
We will not
No, it's going on right now.
let
Oh.
us steel
Click.
ourselves against
And again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's part of the. That's part of the.
Yeah,
trailer.
it's part of the audio. It's an effect. I think they're meant to like
Yeah, it's a
the
clock.
time clock is going
Let's
down.
move
Yeah.
out, Artyom.
Sorry, she was also flipping at something. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I just couldn't tell if it was on the other end.
Yeah. Fucking cat.
Yeah, this looks like more Metro.
Oh yeah.
That's one of these series I'm gonna get into at some point. I just haven't. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Pick them all up. I think I'm waiting until I get a better gaming PC. I think I'll do it then. I mean, but visually, I mean, it's just.
Yep.
It's kind of more of a slower paced game though.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you can tell by the walking
They want
speed,
blood,
and it has a
they
lot of
want
survival
shame.
mechanics.
We'll cross it no
Like
matter
you
what
gotta
is gonna
manage your,
happen.
if there's like radiation in the air, you gotta manage that. You gotta manage,
Fallout.
oxygen levels. Yeah, but like unlike Fallout, you're not just picking up in-game items to a degree. Like you're managing, like you die from it often if you're not paying attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shark. It looks like the shooting might be a little better. That was always the complaints I heard about the other ones, is that the shooting wasn't as precise. This looks like it might be a little more improved.
Yeah.
And if the heretics come for our lives, we will stand firm.
Snapping
Oh.
necks.
That was a nice sound, but that was a bad sound, but it was a nice version of that. High quality bad sounds.
Yep.
Oh.
Metro Exodus.
Like I said, that's a franchise I'm going to get into at some
February
point.
22nd.
One of these. Oh man, just stack continuing every game we've seen releases early 2019.
Yep. Hey guys, now I'm standing up here.
Metro had me at its
Hey guys,
gritty
film me
visuals,
from here.
brutal landscapes, and its mystery.
Like
of the
3 or 4
ruins
people are
above
picturing
ground.
and filming him.
What I love
Selfie,
about
no.
our art form is the vast range
the world we
of
live in.
creative expression.
Also 3 or 4.
From grim
I love how he's got his leg
post-apocalyptic
crossed too.
battles
Can't even be bothered to
hand-painted
uncross his
spirit
legs while
guardians.
selfieing.
Yeah.
Whatever world these creators
Motherfucker with his
build,
pink shirt.
whatever story they tell, whatever sound effects
Also,
they use,
Lord Hot Monkey
we
on the
will
guy
work
to the
with
left,
creators
who's back
to
of his shirt.
guarantee that their games look
You know,
and play best on Xbox One. Like this next game.
I also like how all these people are looking forward when he's
Generations
standing like
have
3
loved
inches from them.
role-playing games from inventive studios in Japan. Our next game is the latest in a legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
Pajanime.
so we're gonna see this again, I'm sure, at Square.
5? Yeah.
Okay, Kyle, don't understand what any of that means yet. Kyle's got to wait to understand what all this means.
Yeah.
It's cold. Guess he's too used to the beach. Hey, Islander, what can I say?
Did they have voice acting in the first one?
Yep.
Look.
In some
even
scenes,
the
you still have some
seas
text dialogue,
turn
similar
into
to
ice.
what's it called.
Wow.
So Kyle,
I'm sorry, that's
I'm
Elsa.
excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm excited to see it. Like, these are one of those games that I might play this though on top of see it because I have played the other 2 and beaten them.
Yeah.
A walking,
But I really
talking
want to know if they
snowman.
do what I hope
You
they
really
do.
are alive.
You know,
What are you hoping for?
you know what I'm
All
hoping
of
for.
These are friends.
Starts with an
Marvel.
M. There's an
Never
SW
met
as well. I want to see
anyone
some of
blue,
it.
green, or who's on
Disney
this right.
needs to flex his Disney muscle here.
Yeah. Well, they've put in Frozen.
Yeah, these abilities look okay. Get to skate around. Oh, okay, that looks fun.
Yep, riding on Cap's shield. A little fire lion.
What's up, Simba? I will say the visual showpiece.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, it looks pretty cool, like of the abilities and stuff.
Yep. Tangled. Oh, Alex just got sold. That's her favorite Disney movie.
I have no affinity for Disney, but I still love Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I just think it's the most anime of anime, especially the story.
We'll get there with Pajanime 2, dude.
The presentation I think is part of it. It's like, hey, what if Square but with Disney production? And I think that's what sells. You know what I mean?
Control ice.
Control it. No, all I ever do
It's
is
hurt people. Oh, called it.
This is my home now.
I know nothing about her lines. Never seen that movie.
Didn't say it.
What's she from?
Frozen.
Frozen? Okay.
That's
Herc
Herc.
is in it, yes. Does that mean we get Hades James Wood?
James Woods? I hope so. I'm sorry, was that a balloon animal fucking Keyblade? Oh,
What's
that's
up,
Woody.
Woody?
Yeah, we knew Toy Story was happening. That was Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
Yep.
we knew that was happening.
That's Tangled again. That's when she put her hair in a way that so she wasn't tripping over it.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
Ignore all that, Kyle.
Okay.
Ignore. This is
Spoilers?
This is it. These are my favorite characters in the whole franchise.
or
You
darkness.
can see why I like it because of their attire and
I can't believe that they put spoilers for an 18-year-old game in their
I know.
trailer. This is bullshit. Just because we're gonna be playing them, it's like kind of a.
What's up, Riku? That's a Keyblade. What's this thing?
Wait, what happened to Riku's dress?
This
Ah.
Keyblade.
Wait, that doesn't sound like. That sounded like not Riku.
Mickey.
You're too late.
What the fuck? Motherfucker looks like a character from Ruby. But yeah, I'm ready for that. January 29th, 2019.
Hey, more games coming out early next year. Although they announced that date in advance.
Exclusive.
That was announced a few days ago.
Yeah.
Or a few days before the press conference, I should say.
Sea of Thieves. That doesn't count. That already exists.
I mean, I think it got a new DLC that added a bunch of stuff. People who play it seem to like it, the DLC.
91 million hours played. That must be between everybody.
Oh, there's sharks. I didn't see any of that before. I really want to get into Sea of Thieves. Maybe it'll sell me at some point. Like, I'm treating the Xbox of this generation like that console I'm going to get late on and then be like, okay, now I can
Go back
play a
and
bunch
play
of stuff
all the
on it.
games,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You needn't cower in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my
She's missing a hand.
friend here.
Oh no, she's not.
Yeah,
reached
Kyle.
a bit of an impasse.
I
think he just needs a moment to cool off. Now, I sense that you brought me something to inspect.
I've seen a lot of trailers for these games that have like Sean Astin doing them. And I'm like, they're not trailers, but YouTube ads. I'm like, come on, guys.
The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The forsaken shore.
I'm not super into the aesthetic of these games though, or this game though.
It is pretty cartoony.
But just like, I don't know, not in the right way for me. So I have no problem with cartoony graphics.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's like more Saturday morning than it is like anime.
Yeah. That skeleton's
I like the
pretty
water.
bad.
I think visually the water effects and all that stuff look really good.
Just the people. She looks like Nigel Thornberry too much.
Yeah, the design of the people reminds me of. Did you ever play it for old Xbox Fable?
You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you?
It reminds me of Fable.
Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
Oh, fine. I'll just give you money for trading stuff in like the rest of those games. That's my problem with some of that game. Is it's just Destiny, just merchant exchanges. Woo.
Yeah. Nor to listen to the story of a young Norwegian resistance fighter during the German occupation. You must pay an unthinkable price to save not only yourself, but also your family. That was Battlefield, wasn't it?
Battlefield? Yeah, is this more Battlefield? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Dice, yep.
Yeah, like you see repeat trailers on some of this stuff.
Of course, yeah, if you're watching every trailer.
Well, I don't think
both consoles.
Repeat trailer, but repeat games.
Yeah.
Like we'll see, I'm sure we'll see more of Kingdom Hearts at Square, maybe extended gameplay.
Yeah.
Especially with that coming out so soon. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we did see this though.
Yep. But that makes sense though, right? Like, you expect that out of Microsoft and Sony with them being not just devs, but also consoles.
Oh yeah, you usually see publishers show up in demo stuff. Like I don't think they'll show much more now that they've showed it beforehand. Like I don't think we'll get a big gameplay thing.
No.
Exclusive world premiere.
Okay. We got another world premiere, Kyle.
Prestige worldwide.
Racing. Yeah, we haven't had any racing yet. EA didn't show any racing.
Yeah. Racing has never been something that has turned my crank.
There wasn't that much sports for EA either. I was actually kind of stunned. Quick little look at NBA.
Yeah.
Some FIFA. And a little Madden. That was it.
Yeah. The FIFA was like quite a bit, and the Madden was
that
even
was their
like
focus.
esports. Yeah.
Do you think this is Forza?
Probably.
I mean, Microsoft. They got ice effects now. My issue with Forza has always been a lack of an open world. I mean, I know Horizon does have them, but they're more serious racers than I'd like. Visually, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, all racing games visually. Speaking of open worlds, this looks like what this is.
Yep.
Forza Open Season. Mud racing. Oh, I see. They were going over the same landscape and it changed weather. So they're trying to showcase that there's dynamic weather in these locations.
Yeah.
I think. If it's open world anyway, I can't tell.
I think so. Like that's the impression I'm getting, but
like this trailer said in engine, so it's still a trailer, right? They're not doing this in the game. They're just using this with the game's engine.
Yeah.
Whoa, bikes. Yeah, obviously it's Forza.
Yeah.
It's the next Forza Horizon, I think. Yeah. No subtitle? They're just gonna call it 4?
Forza Horizon 4.
Welcome from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
What's up, Ralph?
Who goes? I don't know why I gave him a Dave Lang voice, but
Okay, good. I was actually hoping they'd explain if this is open world or not.
Thank you so much. It is fantastic to be here.
The previous
Today,
Forza Horizons have been, anyway, to a degree.
To show you the world premiere of Forza Horizon 4, set in beautiful, historic Britain.
Hey.
That's why the weather changes every 10 minutes.
Features dynamic seasons in a shared open world, and seasons.
Okay,
change
thank you.
Everything. Let me introduce you to some of our team who will be helping demo the game today.
Oh yes, gameplay,
Please welcome
perfect.
Bill, who is online with a
How do you feel about
few
racing
friends
games,
in
Kyle?
the beautiful
Not into them.
English countryside.
Really?
He has
I
chosen
hate
the
driving,
appeal, but it's just not my thing.
McLaren
There's just
Senna.
every now and then, you
And
know,
say hi
like
to Solomon,
there's
who's hanging out
no
with
other
his buddies on the
experience like
streets
it for
of
from a gaming
Scotland's
perspective. I mean,
capital, Edinburgh. So Solomon is driving the Hoonigan Ford Focus.
Yeah, outside of like Mario Kart, I've never been.
like, I'm not super into them to the point where I play all the different racers or the for competitively, but like once or twice a year I'll have like a binge of weeks where I just want to, you know what I mean? You just feel like
She
racing.
is enjoying the summer in her highly
Driving.
customized Nissan Silvia. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's the perfect day for a drive. Forza Horizon 4's Britain is a shared open world. When you play with the entire community. And that means the other drivers you'll meet in the game will be real people.
And that means traffic is basically irrelevant because everyone's going to be going crazy, like we're seeing.
Can they hit each other?
Of course.
Well, I don't know. We didn't.
Yeah, they can. The crew, the original crew had some of this stuff. The only difference is the crew you'd only sync up with like 8 or 10 people. This seems like it's lots. Like it just looks good. Like the speed is good. But I mean, you know, racing.
Yeah, I'd hope the speed would be good.
Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun. And now we're going to show you how
Rebecca 4.
change.
Yeah, they're all going to different spots. Yeah.
In Horizon 4,
it's a big reason, though, I'm a big fan of more open-world racing games because I kind of treat it as I just want to speed around and see the scenery. You know what I mean? It's like a tourist thing.
Yeah,
I don't want to like buy that, so I'd play it, but I wouldn't, you know.
Is that it's easy to interact with the people you meet.
Hello there,
Solomon and Rebecca used the new quick chat feature on the D-pad.
Probably, yeah, I was gonna say quick chat,
It
yeah.
looks like Rebecca has found some like-minded friends.
How long do you think it's going to be before someone tries to hook up with people on Horizon?
Oh god, oh no.
They just
code words, wanna drift? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Just like how Netflix and chill became meaning for something else, I see what you're saying. Wanna drift suddenly gets ruined. Suddenly Hatsune Miku has a new drift mode.
I'm on Mixer! Ryan, they did the Mixer thing again!
Oh no.
How much money did Mixer pay them?
It's good to know that that's in their quick chat. I'm on Mixer right now. Say hello to my live audience.
That's going to be the one that's for sex, because no one's ever going to use it for Mixer. So it's going to be like an unused command, right? I'm on Mixer, it's just going to be like myfreecams.com.
I love how the winter effect they just did there for their trailer is literally like, hey, what's up, Game of Thrones? Winter came.
And previously inaccessible areas can be reached. The trees have entirely lost their leaves and
oh, you can go across the ice. That's great.
The visuals
oh,
and the driving.
I want
that's one of my biggest problems with the crew.
Ice,
a lot of times, even if there was ice, it would like there'd be invisible walls and stuff.
I want you to be able to fall into the ice, though. I want to be driving and someone
like if you go too soon before it gets too frozen, yeah.
No, or it's like the wrong part of the ice. It starts breaking up fast enough to get off of it. It starts breaking up behind you. Fuck yeah.
Well, they head off.
And then you need to get picked up by the
world of Forza Horizon 4 looks in spring.
And then you need to get picked up by a Lukidu.
Once again, the
or in this case, you hold O.
with the seasons, bringing new driving experiences.
We're seeing a lot of emphasis on world-changing stuff. Obviously, this is just seasons, but they're like locking gameplays based on it, and they're timed events based on seasons.
And the huge
thanks, Blizzard.
fun-loving Horizon community will be there to enjoy.
You've created the template. Although I think that looks good for Anthem and
boys.
Oh, this looks fun.
Today,
yeah, the boys are back in town.
No, I was doing
Forza-thon, hashtag.
In Forza Horizon 4, you will live in a vast, beautiful world in which dynamic seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One.
I wonder if the seasons will run on like the actual year cycle, or if it'll just be like,
yeah. Oh no, they'll change it in the one because you get bored if you don't see snow quick enough, right?
Right. So probably like every month is a year. Like you do like a spring week, a summer week, a fall week, and the other one.
That one. There we go. We got that's a big fall release for Sony.
Yep.
Good job, Sony. You got something released. Or sorry, Sir Sony. What am I saying for Xbox, for Microsoft?
Unprofessional garbage.
We're here with the Sony studios right now.
Chris Miller never would have said that.
My cord was tripping me up.
Are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment
Halo,
to you seriously.
Gears of War, and that's it.
To make Xbox One
for Forza.
best place
you think we see another Gears of War, by the way?
And
maybe
for you to have the best games.
They still have that license.
Most powerful
and they made like 4 very clearly like we're going to be making more of these. So
our investment in our
similar to what they did with Halo.
That you already love.
And I could see another Gears trailer.
This is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds.
Craft Global.
That will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox.
They're Sea of Thieves.
We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional
confetti falling from the
builders.
sky.
And now, I'm proud to introduce the
confetti on his sweater already.
Brand new Microsoft Studio. The Initiative.
That's smart. They need more studios.
Led by Daryl Gallagher, a visionary storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years.
That's a pretty good logo.
This Santa Monica studio is building a team of world-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences. And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios.
Everyone's cheering. I don't know who those guys are. What is the games that you see up there?
No idea.
To building a zombie survival franchise. They just released their second infestation into the world. And in the first 2 weeks,
maybe State of Decay?
2 million of you have joined the fight to survive.
That sounds State of Decay, like based off of time frame.
Now,
Undead Labs might be State of Decay, right?
It's my pleasure to announce that we have acquired Playground Games. This
Racing
is one
dev.
of the highest-rated studios of this generation.
All right, well, Microsoft try not to EA all the studios you're buying.
Not only will Playground Games
you don't need to kill BioWare.
Work on Forza Horizon, they're bringing
they acquired. I see. This is them saying that they've acquired these devs. I get it.
We can't wait to share more about that later. And for the 4th new studio, it's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to Microsoft Studios.
Hey. They made Ninja Gaiden, Kyle.
No way.
And a bunch of other games.
Back on the original Xbox. And a minute into playing Hellblade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers.
Yeah, they also made Hellblade.
Who are fearless about telling bold
That was one of the most
cinematic
recent
stories.
ones.
This is a team gifted in creating new franchises. And yes, we've got a 5th studio to announce.
You just said 4.
Compulsion Games.
Fucking liar.
2 years ago, we premiered a game we couldn't get out of our heads. A game that captivated us with its strong, fresh, and intense storytelling. We Happy Few is nearing its full
that's the We
release
Happy Few guys.
to gamers everywhere.
Apparently.
So please help me in welcoming all of our new studios.
Hey, that's good. Smart to buy some studios, add them to your roster.
These 5 new teams.
I like how they're showing all the studios that are under them. That makes things a lot clearer.
It was the rest of them were like above that, right? When I was looking, I was like, but then these are the rest of them.
Create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Yeah, We Happy Few hasn't come out yet.
But
everyone's pretty hyped. Everyone's pretty hyped about it.
Gearbox?
There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. It's there.
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting
This is We Happy Few, Kyle. You're not.
Yeah. Is Joy like something you take and there's like a shortage of it? Is that what's happening here?
I don't know enough about it, but I know that people are hyped about it.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile.
Oh my
When you
god,
smile,
that was
you can't
horrifying.
help being happy.
We have to tell people.
They've all been poisoned by the Joker.
Need to know the truth.
I wasn't planning on sleeping, so that's fine.
Joker Anonymous.
Better not to know.
Oh, the fucking harpsichord. This feels a little bit Lemony Snicketsy.
Yep. Steampunky kind of to a degree too.
I can get down with it.
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
Yeah, Joy's clearly a drug of some sort.
Yep. Skooma.
Or,
If you force people to have
Oh,
Adam.
That just randomly throw a horrific hanging scene in this trailer. Wow.
Yeah, don't give a fuck.
Man.
That guy was too happy.
I kind of almost get like a Bioshock vibe to this.
Yeah, right? Exactly. That was what I was
People
looking
won't
for.
face facts. Not until we take their joy.
Just in terms of what the gameplay might be.
And when we do that,
It seems like kind of
then
first-person
we'll be
thriller
on the
even.
street.
That's a sick. Oh, that's a sick logo.
It's this year, and yeah, it
What?
is.
August? Okay. I might have to pick up an Xbox at some point. I'm just saying.
Exclusive.
Buy a better computer first.
Console launch exclusive. Okay, that means it will eventually be on Sony, but not at launch.
PUBG.
Yep. Oh, so PUBG's gonna be on Sony at some point. That's what that just confirmed. Anyway, Ear Angel. Because they said console launch exclusive, which means that it's exclusive to their console at launch.
Okay.
So give it a year and then they'll port it, right? Like that means you bought exclusive rights for a period of time.
Okay.
Because you know they'll eventually sell it on the other console, but you're hoping you get the audience on there first, right? Before they can buy it on the other one. A bunch of games have been like that. Hey, I've never played PUBG. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yep.
I've never played it.
I'm not very good at it.
Remember, we played Fortnite, but I never played PUBG. PUBG's still popular, I imagine.
Yeah, I think so.
These levels looks way closer to each other. This looks way more...
War mode? Oh, yeah, yeah. This is... Yeah, I've seen a little bit of this. That was on...
So now PUBG's turning into Call of Duty?
Yeah. You know, when everyone else is turning into Battle Royale, they're like, how about we become the regular shooter?
Like, at this point, this is why I think people getting uppity about people using Battle Royale is silly, because these guys are using other modes that are similar in other, you know what I mean, from other games. Even if they make it their own flair, that's no different than what other people are doing with Battle Royale, right?
Yeah.
It's the same. These are just modes and shooters, guys. That's all they are.
Also, I don't think that an entire
Don't get me wrong,
concept...
that Battle Royale mode is interesting, cool, but...
Like, I want more people making those things. I want the best of the best coming out. Competition is healthy for the market.
Well, the more people experiment with those modes, like it was like we were talking about the Destiny 2 mode changes.
Yeah.
Like the more eventually someone will find something crazy and cool. The tale that enchanted the world finally returns. Oh,
this looks like some anime-ass anime.
This would be Tales, I would guess, Tales of Vesperia. Okay, coming to Xbox Store, this is probably not a new game, maybe, or maybe it is. But it's only released on...
And Vesperia. Yeah. Definitive edition.
Shane might have played this, if I recall correctly. Shane played a lot of anime. Yeah, this is art style as anime as it gets, Kyle.
Oh yeah, I mean this is actual anime.
Yeah.
Not just our sort of
like
definition of anime.
Don't worry.
I've never played this.
They're games I put on the radar for eventual animes.
Yeah.
There's also Eternal Sonata. There's a bunch of anime-looking anime games that I've added that maybe take a look at.
The fucking anime-ass anime music.
Anime time, anime. Yes.
Heavenly Blade Wing. Also, that was not a practical way to hold
This specific anime, when people go for this, it just instantly gives me like a Naruto kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Bleach was kind of the same thing too, to a degree, you know? Group of characters with weapons. I guess that's anime, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's a remake, obviously.
Winter? Yeah.
Or a port. An upres, a remaster. For 4K.
World premiere.
What else we got going on here?
Washington, D.C., the most heavily protected city on Earth.
Within its limits, 177 foreign embassies.
Lies the Stanley Cup. Oh, sorry.
Officials, and 22,000 military personnel.
I'm gonna mug for the camera with my jersey.
In the event of an attack,
we already gave you that bit in EA, okay?
Underground shelters open, while complex defense systems
What's this?
patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped.
This reeks of Ubi.
27 days after Patient Zero, Washington fell.
The aesthetic and art, I mean, for the trailer.
Riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left.
Man, this is very true to life story stuff here,
America is on
guys.
the brink of collapse, but some people have survived. Gardens grow on rooftops, their fences patrolled with rifles. In communities that live under constant siege.
The Purge is crazy. There's a weird movies.
Warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil, brother fought brother, spilling blood to forge the United States. History is threatening to repeat itself.
Now, in the heat of summer, 6 months after the outbreak began,
Welcome to the world 2030. Oh, sorry.
In the shadows, ready to engage in a new civil war.
That's what this trailer thing seems like to me.
Agents of the Division are the only ones standing against
Oh.
it.
Oh, Division 2?
I knew it was Ubi! What did I say?
You did.
From within.
Nobody does Ubi like Ubi. Yeah. People like that first one.
Yeah.
It's just Destiny though, by the way.
Oh, I played the first one.
Oh, did you like it?
It was okay.
That looked. What did you think of the? As someone who played the first one, what did you think of that trailer for the second one? Does it make you interested?
Interested. Skeptical, but interested. Oh, more Ubi.
Don't worry, we have an Ubi conference coming up.
Yeah, they have their own, don't they?
Yeah.
Massive.
Not that crash.
I don't know what this is. Oh, this is probably Division 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, because if I remember those little things on their backpacks.
Do you guys hear that?
At the in the first division. You played that. You should know that. I always liked them because it looked like the circles around your controller in the old days, on Xbox 360s and stuff.
I just got thrown off a little bit by aesthetics.
The jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
The last one, urban.
Yeah.
But I think we're supposed to still be urban here, but stuff has grown.
Dropped right through the ceiling. Let me see if I can get this.
Vintage Ubi voice chat crap. Yeah, that's how people talk. On brand.
So you guys are coming?
Loot all, guys.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Merry Christmas.
X button is the square button.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
That was a straight up deer.
Here's the door.
Hey, Black Friday. Better watch out for the crowds, yeah.
Yeah, better watch out for the crowds, exactly.
Alright, let me just talk to this guy.
Is the Division a group of people?
Yeah, they...
Okay. That's the survivors?
Yeah, they're...
Okay.
Based on what that trailer showed me, so you mean the center?
Okay, sure.
I'm trying to think of a equivalent group. They're basically like the remnants of the military.
I know, but like based on the way the trailer was describing things, it sounded like politically the center is the Division.
Yeah.
Everyone else went to
Have a
war.
new side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site. Sounds good. They're just ahead of us.
It's a cool little.
So all this looks like it's like in game.
You've played some of this stuff before, so you can point out what looks new.
Hey, I see you.
It's been too long.
Did you beat the Division?
No.
Or was it kind of
I played like 10 hours ish, and then
okay, so you put a decent chunk of time into it. That's not small. It's not nothing.
A lot of move down there.
You know what's going on.
Hey, you guys should really check this out.
Yeah.
Almost there. So that's the control point.
Hey, wait for me.
Oh crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
It's an open world type thing, though, isn't it? Unlike Destiny.
Let me adjust my build.
Yeah, like I mean,
it's an Ubi game, of course. Do you climb towers?
I don't remember.
I like the HUD though.
Chemcloud out.
Good UI.
Yeah, can you flank them and
Ubi's
get
pretty
shot?
starting to nail UI. That was one of their
yeah.
oldest faults in my opinion. But I've started to notice that they're getting better and better at it.
Yeah. Origins was a pretty good example of that.
Yeah, Origins was fantastic. I mean, it aped a lot of Destiny, but like again, there's staples to UI that you can use and make your own. You know.
Yeah.
We're talking about that with like Battle Royale. No difference.
Yeah. Chris and I also did an Assassin's Creed Origins Sunday showcase yesterday, actually.
Yep.
Well, probably 2 days ago by the time this goes up, but
yeah, on Sunday.
So go check that shit out.
There's a reason we call it the Sunday Showcase.
It comes out on Sunday and showcases things.
Okay, I'm assuming the color coding is for tiers of enemies, right? So purple
might be
is a
like
higher
a shield
level.
type. I'm gonna assume.
Oh, okay.
Like
stuck in mud.
Yeah, certain types of bullets will be more effective. You know, remember kind of like the Mass Effect with like the synthetic
The weapon types of like percussion and whatever, or concussion. I don't.
Concussion.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Percussion is drums.
I'll see what I can do. Got him. I'm down.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get you. I'll cover you guys.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, you
Down
just
and
got
dead are apparently
grenaded
not the
from
same
behind, and your reaction is just "I'm down." After you killed the enemy in that epic moment, no, you'd have been flipping.
Get that weak point.
You'd have been like, "What the
They
hell?"
do this all the time. It's like, all right, whatever. Another day at the office.
No, no.
See, they're reviving him. He's like, all right.
That's a lazy reaction.
Yeah, thank you for the revive. I don't know if this is like day to day. It's just like, you know, like think about.
But aren't they trying to sell that this is exciting? I don't want Jim from The Office giving me lines from that.
Think about.
They're gonna sell you paper in 3 sheets or 5 sheets. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No.
Good job.
Like even during the action, I don't know. Like I feel like you'd be freaking out to think you might die and all this other stuff, you know?
Control point is
It's,
ours.
but if they're not really that worried about it, it's
I know that's the problem. Then it doesn't sell.
Let's go.
When we play that, Kyle, we'll be worried.
Sort of, but like, okay, think about some of those later.
Someone stumbles and accidentally shoots his own teammate. Jeez, while they're
Think about
down.
some of those later Destiny episodes. It's like, all right, fucking Ryan, can you come get me? I'm down. Pick me up.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's in moments when you just go down. That moment was so scripted to be an epic. You kill the guy and then you get rocketed from behind. That would be a reaction for pretty much every video game player out there.
Great idea. Let's just
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't be presented as day to day.
I agree.
Take the capital.
Like listen to the music. Does this sound day to day to you? Storm the beaches. There we go. That was better. You know what, lady who's doing that? Good job. That was good.
She listened to you.
Yeah,
2 days
she's
before you
listening.
said it.
Yeah.
The day before.
That looks all right.
March 15th.
Don't worry, Kyle. One of these days we're gonna pick up an Xbox and then we'll just Xbox stream
Please
share play.
welcome the head of engineering, Xbox Game Pass, Ashley Spiker.
Hey guys.
I would have thought that's Speecher, but okay. Or Speaker or something. You know, Spiker is not what I would have thought.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all?
Game Pass exists already,
The
Kyle.
answer?
If you didn't know,
Xbox Game Pass.
it's like a pseudo subscription
A way
service.
to give
But the
gamers
more they
the
add to this,
ultimate
the more
freedom
interested
to
I am
play.
in like
And
something
your
like
response
this.
has
One low
blown us
monthly
away.
price, Ryan. Damn.
One of the things that I like about this
more
is that
games,
most of the new games they're releasing release the same time on Game Pass as they
Freedom of
release
choice
worldwide,
is
which
leading
means you
to
don't have to
more
worry about
discovery,
like,
more play,
you know, if you want
and
to play
more
something for
fun.
2 hours or something,
And
you
we
don't have to worry about
couldn't
just
be
paying
more
for it. You know what I mean?
inspired to keep
Yeah.
building and unlocking more for you.
I hope Sony has a response to
So
Game
for the
Pass because I
last year,
think
we've been working on
the
how to
2 or
give
free
you
games a
faster
month thing on
access to
PlayStation
all
Plus
those
isn't the
games.
same thing in my opinion.
We
They have
leveraged
PlayStation
the
now, but
machine
it's only for
learning
old games.
expertise we have at Microsoft and
I
invented a
want
way
share play
to
with 3
start
people.
your games
Also, PS Now is
twice
cloud
as
computing.
fast.
I want to be able to download
And
games. Like
naturally,
Game Pass lets you
we're calling
download
it
games.
Fast
You
Start.
know what I mean?
Yep.
Unlike the current
Okay.
ready-to-start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And Fast Start is designed to get better, as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time. I'm
Okay,
pleased
it's
to
my
announce
space to
that
start. I
Fast
got it.
Start will launch for select titles in the June
Is that gonna be a new
update
meme
coming
with us?
later this month.
I guess so. I mean, you might as well thank Guilfoyle. It's all him from Silicon.
Martin
Or I
Scott?
guess it'd be the writers.
Ultimately,
Maybe that was ad
it
lib. Who
all
knows?
comes down to the games. We'll continue to deliver iconic favorites like Halo the Master Chief Collection, coming later this year.
Yeah, everyone really loved that at launch.
I believe they
Right up
fixed
until
it,
they put it in.
but
Release
you know,
all new exclusive games
a year
from
later.
Microsoft Studios,
Yeah, but like, how do you
including Forza
ship that
Horizon
in that
4,
state?
Crackdown 3, and more.
Lots of stuff.
Into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release. Every month, we'll also bring new games from leading creative studios into your Xbox Game Pass library. Games like Ashen, Warhammer Vermintide 2,
I actually wouldn't be shocked if we see Sony announce a Game Pass like service at their or like change PlayStation Now, you know what I mean, to be both cloud and download stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's next.
What's
But
now?
let's talk about what's happening today.
Okay, same idea.
Today, exactly.
Tom
The Division's out.
Clancy's The Division.
Fallout 4?
Oh, the old games. Yeah, okay.
The
They're
Elder
adding.
Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited.
So you can play the MMO for free if you own, not technically for free,
And Fallout 4.
because Game Pass requires a subscription. But yeah.
Yeah.
All enhanced for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K, and all of them playable today in Xbox Game Pass. Thank you.
That girl
to
didn't
all
know
of
why
the
she was clapping, by the
developers
way, but she
working
just
with
did.
us to
Social
bring freedom
pressure.
of choice to gamers around the world with Xbox Game Pass. Thanks, everyone.
I mean, she was looking and having a conversation with someone else while
Yeah,
clapping.
I know. That was
It was a
good.
very like, sure, we're clapping
Yeah,
now.
what's happening?
There were other people of male gender as well that did that. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't because she was.
No, she just stood out to you.
Yeah.
I understood, Ryan. I don't think anyone would have.
I know.
seriously
Yeah,
accused you
I
of
know
sexism.
that. Yeah.
I always like the pixel.
I played some of this. Dane gave me Kingdom on PC. I played some of that's pretty good.
Yeah, I always like the aesthetic.
Vermintide. I haven't played this, but I hear a lot of good things.
Well, there's your
That
space
work.
combat, Ryan.
Fringe Wars. Below.
Conqueror's Blade.
Getting a little indie segment here. Oh, this is a Game Pass segment, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what's up.
People like those games.
I beat Super Meat Boy. It's good.
I never played it.
It's a Twitch-based hard action platformer.
Yeah,
I can see why you didn't play
you.
it and why I did.
I can see why you did. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Weird. It's almost like I got a plat in Spelunky or something, and Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, those are the few things I'll brag about gaming-wise.
Yes. I mean, that's a legitimate plat that you got. That fucking
are
Rogue
tough
Legacy
plats
one.
to get,
I
both
love
of
Rogue
those.
Legacy, and I would never have even tried for that one. More
The
pixel
8-minute thing in Spelunky and then the beat the ones in Rogue Legacy were two of the hardest I've ever gotten. Anyway,
Yeah, 15 lives or whatever. Fucking crazy.
Dead Cells. I haven't played that yet, but it looks good. I've heard lots of good things about it. I think I'm getting ready to get an Xbox soon. I think. I don't know. Okay, that was the indie. Okay, that was the indie showcase. I thought that was just Game Pass, but like I feel like I'll talk about this when we kind of wrap up the conference, maybe. Specifically about Game Pass, though.
Eidos.
Hey, new Tomb Raider.
Lara has looked better. I mean, like, she's designed really well. I'm just saying, she looks like she's had a hard time.
I still have so many questions.
Might be due for a shower, is all I'm saying.
Dios de Muerta stuff. Or otherwise known as the Day of the
Day of
Dead.
the
You know
Dead.
what that means. Yes.
I speak Spanish.
Female Uncharted is continuing the legacy.
Yeah. Not to be confused with actual female Uncharted.
No,
And also,
Do you realize that
You're gonna say she kind of reminds you of Chloe?
the cleansing has begun?
no, I mean,
It's too
yeah,
late
but
now to stop it before it
they've also
consumes us.
done. The first two
I mean, that's
the first, but yeah.
Laura Croft is an iconic character, yes.
Yeah, Lara, there's no
But
you.
I mean, I played the first one of these. I haven't played the Rise,
the
but I
new
played
ones,
the
you
first
mean,
one.
or?
Of the new ones, yeah. I played the first remaster,
Okay.
which was just called Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I never did, but.
And then there
that's
was Rise
awesome.
of the Tomb Raider. They decided to go Planet of the Apes with it, which means what? This is Dawn of the Tomb Raider? If they're going Planet of the Apes with it, that's what it would be. Or what was the other one? Oh, this might just be Rise of the Tomb Raider remaster or something, or with more DLC. This might not actually be a full new game. It looks new though. I didn't play the new one though, so.
Ooh.
I know that it's hard.
These are like this is if Uncharted systems were a little more developed. Like this is if an Uncharted game met an Ubisoft game. That's kind of it's in the middle between those two things. Like it's got hunting and crafting and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's a little more elaborate.
Yep.
But the gameplay itself is Uncharted. You're platforming, you're running from things, you're interacting with things.
We have to trust each other.
Good though, I liked it. There you go. Here's your Nathan Drake's moments.
Yeah.
The first game though kind of had a
dude even
thing
had,
where
like,
it
the
really
three-quarter
liked,
length
and I don't know if Rise had this, but it really liked to show you gruesome ways you could kill Laura. Or Lara. Like she would fall into Spike's Mortal Kombat-y, and like they would always really go crazy with it. Be like, look, she's surviving in the toughness, and it's just like, we get it, you can kill her. You don't need to make it, you know, so brutal. But I mean, some people are into that.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. This is Dawn. Dawn?
Shadow.
Ooh.
Become the Tomb Raider. September this
Does that
year.
mean the next Planet of the Apes is called Shadow of the Tomb or Shadow of the Planet of the Apes?
Exclusive.
Another console launch exclusive. I know that, Dev. I just can't remember what they did. Oh!
I hear my boy Eminem.
Oh no! Is this another Skate?
Wait, is this Skate 4? Damn it!
I thought that's EA though.
I don't know.
Or is this just a new skateboard game?
Skate 4, damn it.
I'm gonna have to hold on. Oh, my phone's charging. That's why. Yeah.
Skate for Jesus.
I grabbed my phone to look at who Creature Studios did, but we'll have to just watch the trailer and suffice.
Like normal
Wait.
people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Son got wrecked. I feel like getting tattoos as a skateboarder would be a really bad idea, because as soon as you bail on your tattoo, like you need a new tattoo.
Ha ha.
No, I'm being serious.
Well, tattoo's the name of a trick, Kyle.
Oh wait, really?
Session, yeah. I think it's a grind. I don't remember.
I didn't think that was a thing. I wasn't going for a joke there. Just an observation. Like, you think about it, right? Like, is it normally if like you injure yourself on a, like in a, like where a tattoo is, it's like, oh, now I need to get this fixed. Every time you fucking skateboard and wipe out on that spot, new tattoo.
I feel like that's part of the look, though, is then you have a faded shit that's like, you're like, hey, Brilibus.
My scars.
I was born 3
I know what this
times.
is.
German
Kyle
too.
doesn't.
3 times.
Andrew plays the hell out of this
My
game.
first home was out
Video?
in
Well,
the curiosity I gained there cost me.
I played like about 60 hours of it, but my computer can't really handle it. I'm waiting until I get a better one.
Village of the sorcerers.
But I wanted to get some start on the currency. It's a good game. It's one of the better MMOs in terms of action combat. I also like its approach to leveling and gear and stuff.
Forbidden questions.
It's also just pretty. It's a really nice world that it's fun to just like explore.
yeah.
What lies beneath the vast desert? Who was it that was called?
But it is an MMO
Beyond the desert.
with big world bosses.
The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last...
They've been upping it though. They recently released a bunch of new voice actors for characters that were different voice actors. So it was weird for a bit because like you'd hear a merchant be like, "That's not what they're supposed to sound like."
Yeah. Once you get used to it. It's like
Yeah,
when
it's like getting used
when
to it.
Dinklebot turned into Nolanbot in Destiny, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's just weird because sometimes they would go for completely different things. There's like this one merchant named Laura, and it was like the original voice actor sounded more like 8 or 9, and the new voice actor was like 15. So it was like, are you trying to show the passage of time, right? Like it's tough to tell what they were going for.
Yeah.
Good game though, Black Desert. They're calling it Black Desert, but that's just the console version.
World premiere.
It is BDO, 100%. That's what that is.
Yep.
Ah, another world premiere.
Smoke weed every day. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Welcome to.
You never had this much.
What do you think? Gears of War?
No, I don't.
We got aliens here. We got some Zerg-looking aliens
Capcom.
here. What? Oh, another Dead Rising? Dead Rising with aliens instead of zombies?
Devil May Cry 5?
Oh my god, yes!
That's some anime-ass anime.
I love Devil May Cry. I didn't know from the lead-up what this would be, but I saw this title. I knew this was out. I saw this was one of the other games I'd seen. Title 4. But
yeah, everyone's really excited.
I'm glad that they went with white hair Dante. Short hair Dante.
Yeah.
The fans are gonna hate that. Screw you, fans.
It's not
Suck it up. That Devil May Cry remake was rad. Or reboot or whatever, you know? This looks like in the same vein as that.
Robo Hands.
Yeah.
This is actual Dante, right?
It's just, yeah. Well, yeah, but that reboot was still Dante. They just cut his hair and made him look all different and edgy and, yeah.
Okay, but they did have another character protagonist for a bit, right?
I don't know. I never played the old Devil May Cry's on PlayStation.
Like Nero
but
or something.
I did play the remake in like, I think it was 2014?
Yeah.
Or maybe 2013 or 15, I don't know. One of those years.
Yeah.
It was just called DMC.
Yeah. It also seems like the chick seems sassy. I'm very down for hacky slashy, button mashy, and then
now that you've played Monster Hunter, Kyle, I feel like you're gonna be much more akin to play every other anime game. Because Monster Hunter is like the tactical RPG version, if you will. Like it's super in depth and crazy. All these other things are action versions of that same thing, basically.
Yeah, but it's just like just be rad.
This just makes me now want to go re-get that, because I played the DMC on PC. This makes me want to just go get that reboot on
PS4.
PS4. Oh wait, old Dante versus new Dante.
I don't know if the other one guy's actually Dante. That might be that other dude.
Okay.
Please welcome from Capcom,
maybe it's a new character,
producer
or
Matt
was
Walker,
a character,
and director.
Or maybe they're going to tell us right now.
I mean, imagine walking out on stage to this music, Kyle.
That'd be actually pretty good wrestling entrance
As
music.
director, I wait for years for this. Thank you so much. DMC is back.
I love this dude. I've just decided.
DMC is back.
English is hard. Matt, you do it.
Fucking this guy's great. This is hard. Fucking.
That's why you're here, Matt.
Since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response, loud and clear, that we hear you. Devil May Cry and Hideaki Itsuno are back.
Okay.
This is a pretty good hype guy.
Some WWE levels of hype here.
Early on,
Better than WWE, let's be honest. Yeah.
We set our sights on creating something that was going to have
Nakamura hair here.
Yeah, really.
And fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Hold on. すべてのファンの皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Ichizo-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans.
I was really hoping that guy spoke Japanese, but that was
for you, the gamer.
The woke gamer son. That dude's all right.
His enthusiasm was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, DLC. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
Yep. Mugman?
I haven't played Cuphead, but
me neither. But
it looks great.
Magic.
But I greatly respect it.
Miss Chalice, the new playable character.
Oh, look at that straw. New bosses, new weapons, new charms, and more. More Cuphead.
Chef Saltbaker. The delicious last course. 2019. Okay. Good.
Cuphead's a little too bullet hell for me. That's the only reason I haven't played it. I like those type of games, but if they get too crazy, it's like, it's even too much for me.
I think Cuphead should be higher.
Console launch exclusive.
Some foxy ass fox motherfucker.
I think that's a known character. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Oh, discount link. Da-da-da-da!
Discount link. It's a fox.
Green Tunic.
Okay, I'm not denying that this is exceptionally Legend of Zelda, especially like SNES, Zelda, like that era. But come on, it's a fox. He can't be discount. I mean, he could be. You know, I'll give it to you, I guess. But
yeah,
the music sounds very Zelda too. But look at those visual effects.
Yeah, that looks pretty rad.
And the art style. This and 3D. Although I never Link's the one that they released on 3DS that was like a Link to the Past. What was it called? A Link's Awakening or something? Or Link to New Worlds? There we go.
Between Worlds.
Was that pseudo 3 or Between? Was that pseudo 3D like this?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you've played more of those than I have. Oh yeah? Well, did anyone anime out right there like that? Take that discount. That looked okay.
Yeah. Oh hey, discount Mark Ruffalo. No, I'm just kidding. That was Phil Spencer.
That tiny fox in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today. A
discount Mark Ruffalo.
Conceived and created
He doesn't even look like him at all.
Even a little bit.
The haircut, I guess.
Halifax.
Today, commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the
That's
adventure
Tunic.
of a
Those
tiny
are your
fox
boys.
with more than 20 million viewers
They're
on
Moncton.
Mixer, or teaming up with Xbox Live friends.
He just said
to slay
Halifax.
Zombies.
You should drive to their
Gaming
studio.
is
Yeah,
an
but they're in the same
incredible
province.
community.
You should drive to their
not.
studio. Oh,
We've
they're close
always
enough.
believed
You
that
should drive to their
building
studio and
community
tell
is
them they made a
vital
discount
for
link.
gaming.
Yeah, okay, Ryan. Yeah, you should go. You should go to
in our shared
Saskatchewan since you guys are the same province.
Sharing the same
Go see
world,
Jardy.
the same seasons.
I mean, it's close enough. That's a
Same
5-hour
campaigns.
drive or something. It's
And
not that
there's
far.
real meaning
If
in
it's not the
sharing
same province,
our
though.
love of gaming
I
with
know,
fellow
Kyle.
gamers. This
I know
community
you
Nova
think
Scotia
it's
and New Brunswick are
reason
different.
why
Yeah,
we
but you're like, oh, it's the
love
same.
I was being
premiering
facetious.
gaming
Those hicks out east.
For the rest of our briefing,
Outer
everything
Wilds.
we show
Exclusive
you
Added to the
for
mix
Vlog on
box.
Mixer.
games no one has seen before.
That's just stuff they're giving away, as long as you're on Mixer.
I can't.
Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco. On my last
Hey.
trip to
Pac-Man
Japan,
2.
their creative team showed me a sneak peek at their next game. Now,
What's
you
Namco
get
up
to
to?
see the first look.
Time Crisis again?
World premiere.
Namco doesn't
There are
belong, Kyle.
worlds that exist, separate from our own.
Man, ruin landscapes is the
Where
big
the
thing now.
impossible
Open world. Oh,
is reality. They consist of
That
both
looks like some
voice
Sonic ass motherfucker.
it's a very Hollywood movie.
These worlds were never meant to meet. But things
This
have
is a crossover of
changed.
some sort, I think.
Now, they have begun to merge as one. And
That's
our last
Naruto.
hope,
That's fucking
our
Naruto
friends
and
we could only
One Piece.
unite
Did they just anime
our
Avengers?
survival.
And Goku.
Oh my god, they just made anime Avengers.
Right, now we have to get an Xbox because god damn it. if this is not the penultimate of
I
Pajama
have no affinity for any of these characters, and I'm hyped. I don't know why. Because they're blowing up cities, maybe. This is ridiculous. What is this gameplay, though? Is it just like Power Stone? Third person versus? This looks, I don't know.
No idea.
Who's making this? Namco, but they're publishing it? Who's developing it, I wonder?
No idea.
Guest characters. Who else is in this game? Give me impressions. We got those anime. You think we get any other? I think Buddy from Bleach. What's his name?
I know nothing about Bleach. Jump Force? That's what they're calling this?
That's a lame name, though.
That's the fucking Light Ryuk.
No!
Yeah!
To fight.
Okay, Jump Force Unite to fight. I guess that's anime. That's the American anime slogan.
World premiere.
Okay. Kyle, what was that? What did we just look at?
I have no idea. I just realized that the visual for you and your audio are like unsynced. So if that's happening still in the video, there's no way I can fix that in post. That's just Ryan's shitty internet computer.
Is a corpse.
Yeah, it has been having hiccups.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind I'm streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
Fighting for
I'm trying to catch up, but I think it's been off and on.
preserve ourselves.
No, I mean
people shouldn't be looking at me anyway.
Yeah.
And the horrors of the day.
How can you look at me when there's all this anime happening, or there was?
Yeah, this isn't anime. This is hanging people.
This kind of has a Infamous vibe.
Yeah.
Well, darker, but
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
wall running. You know what this might be?
Oh, Days Gone?
No, Days Gone's the wrong dev. That's the wrong publisher. That's
I'm
Sony's.
never gonna remember any of those, by the way, just so that we're clear.
You played this, and I believe you liked it. This looks like this is the last game that I knew about in advance.
Choices we take to survive.
I'm guessing that it is it. I won't spoil it for you.
This isn't Dishonored.
No. You played it on PC.
Oh, this is fucking Dying Light, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I did like that game.
Looks like a new open world that scales up, though, with all the wall running and jumping mechanics. Yeah.
I did like this.
Did you beat this too, didn't you?
Yep.
Please welcome narrative designer.
Right, don't you remember this was going to be the first game we did for what was going to be the precursor to Pajodcast Media.
Yeah, when we were coming up with
paragraph
ideas.
productions.
Did you really liked it?
Yeah, I did like this game.
So sequel have you? Yeah,
Yeah,
interested?
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Chris Avalone, and I'm excited to be working with Techland to create the world of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game. A fluid parkour system with improved natural movement,
good,
deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed
Oh yeah,
anyone
this
they
was
can
the one
find.
with the night stuff. Yeah,
At the same
yeah.
time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse, a bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2, a technical and narrative advancement for the franchise. Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself. From how it looks, how it plays, to the events that occur, everything in the game world can change based on your decisions. The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
Ha.
Okay. Full demo. I like the improved parkour system.
Yeah, like I feel like this game took what I was hoping Mirror's Edge would took a little more of, like more narratively context reasons to be running around doing first-person parkour instead of just you're in an open world, go have fun, right?
Yeah.
Like there is some fun aspects to it, but there's still situations where you're scared out of your limb because you need to succeed in these jumps, right? Or you die.
On multiple levels to the things you do and the choices
Especially when
you
I'm
make.
assuming it's at night.
In the example we are about to show you, our
Yeah, night
protagonist
missions were
undertakes a
fucking
mission
horrifying
for
in the first game.
Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
I like first-person parkour. I know some people think it's a wash, but I think I like it.
I think it has to be. It's harder to execute.
I feel like those people just didn't play Respawn 2. The moment I showed you that wall run, I felt like you understood what I was saying about awesome first-person parkour.
After this,
you just called it Respawn 2.
Significant change in the city as access to
That's
the
not a
water
game, Ryan.
supply
Nightfall
allows
2.
peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area.
There's so many games and content in studios, my brain. Sorry.
There's
funny,
even
it was
running
just
water
funny.
for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them.
You think this is what they end on?
So if you get on their bad side,
Maybe.
Because I'm just looking at the time here and I'm like, hey, I guess we're
now
getting
let's
kind
return
of.
to that moment of choice.
Yeah.
And instead of killing them, you choose to team
Yeah,
up with
probably
this
in the last 10 minutes or
to
so.
supply water
Yeah,
to
we're
the market.
10 or 20
As you
here.
will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this in turn attracts the worst type of people to the area.
Oh, hey, it's Red Skull.
And this is just a single decision.
You mean Red Hood?
One out of
No.
hundreds you will have to
But he
make.
was wearing a red hood.
But it
I know,
allows
but
you to carve out your
from a
own
distance, it looked
world.
like he-
Each
that was
player's
just his
game
face.
experience will be unique. And by the way, this is just what happens in the day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
Yeah, that's because there's no sun.
Okay, so all this. So it's like, what's it called? The I Am Legend or whatever with Will Smith.
Haven't
With
seen
the
that
zom-
movie, but
Oh, so the zombies can't come out. The sunlight kills them. They're like vampires.
oh, okay.
I'm assuming Dying Light's like that. The zombies have to stay in. Some of them have to stay in at
I
night
remember
or
now.
during the day. Sorry.
I just remember things were like way worse at night.
Complacent.
Maybe it was just the really bad ones couldn't come out. I'm pretty sure that they could still come out during the day, but maybe maybe it was just like the worst ones, or they got like,
Did some comic book ass font here.
yeah, almost Comic Sans.
3.
What?
Man, that looks like a. Oh, there's a Battletoad and Double Dragon.
Battletoads.
Oh my goodness!
But
I remember a SNES game, Battletoad and Double Dragon, where they had those vehicles sections.
Because you were just talking about that. That wasn't.
Huh?
That wasn't. You didn't know about that ahead of time, did you?
No, I didn't.
Cool. That was a good moment.
Also, I love this infomercial voice.
Yeah, it's
I'll
pretty
play
good.
that. I like Battletoads.
I never played it when I was a kid.
It's a beat 'em up.
Oh, I've seen it played. I just, you know.
That looks like
we only
it'll
had a
be
SNES
real
until I was
bad.
about 3, and that was not one of the games we owned.
Or sorry, throwback, not reimagining.
I was born to fight wars that no army could win. There was no fear, no failure.
Fucking voices this remind me of.
But the rules have changed. The enemy.
Hey, this is Just Cause, I think.
Oh yeah.
Based on that main protagonist that looks like, what's his name?
What's his name? Rico Rodriguez or something?
Rico, yeah. There you go. Yep, this would be Just Cause. Avalanche does that.
They are the world's most powerful.
And our boys at Squeenix.
See what I mean, though? Aesthetically, it's a little different than Crackdown.
Yeah, a little more GTA than.
Yeah,
than
it's going for a little
Saints
more
Row.
self-serious than, even
Yeah.
though you do goofy things.
But it's still like, yeah, you can still put like mines.
Like
on
the
your-
plot of these games is always relatively serious. Like you're freeing people from malicious oppressors and stuff, right?
Yeah, the
like
goofiness comes from you rather than the game, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
pretty
I'm gonna put these
and
mines.
their
on this
their
SUV.
approach to you being able to have fun with the freeform version of the combat is kind of where the kookiness comes from.
Yeah.
Because you do stuff like that.
Want me getting shot at? All the time.
But he's
It's
kind of
still
just,
not
you know,
fun, though.
he's
Yeah.
kind of just, I think he's Spanish. He's pretty much just Spanish Nathan Drake.
Yeah. I mean, clearly. He's invincible, apparently.
Oh, tornadoes can come? Game changer.
Why can tornadoes come, Ryan?
I have no idea.
Just cause.
Oh, wow. Man, that's almost a shut the stream off version.
You just leave. Like,
You know, the go to sleep version Twitter take of just, nope, I'm done.
yeah.
It
Or
was
what
a
was
good
that?
day.
What was that? That one quick look that happened in.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, there's Gears.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is what they end on, right?
Yeah, this is definitely what they end on.
I didn't
Wait,
know about a new Gears.
I'm sorry. pop vinyl Gears of War?
Oh. I feel like they instantly had everyone with the logo, and then they instantly lost everyone the moment the vinyl showed up.
Yep. Pop fucking vinyl.
Welcome to Lego Gears of War with pop vinyls. That's what this is. Actually, based on this aesthetic, it looks like it plays like Worms Armageddon.
Yeah, unless it's that, and then it's like, oh, also we have real Gears of War. There's no way they end on that.
From the Coalition, please
now,
welcome.
Yeah,
Studio
now they bring out the
Rob
dev. Okay.
Ferguson.
Hey guys, we're here to show an exclusive gameplay demo for Gears Pop.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we watched a fucking Red Alert Conquer, Command and Conquer mobile.
Yeah, but that's EA.
E3.
We had no idea how big this franchise
Esports.
would become. And as it's
It wasn't
grown,
E3. EA
we've
Play,
dreamed
come
of
on.
taking it to new places and different ways to reach even more fans. And that's why today we're announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin to the world of Gears.
Dude.
No, let me just
And
go.
mobile is
Oh,
not
it's
the only new
mobile?
place we're
Let me
going.
just download that real
I'm
quick.
excited to also announce a true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics. You create a whole new squad.
Hey, we're not making a new
before
Gears of War game.
1,
We're making a
as
bunch
they
of
hunt
Gears
the
of War's
locust
games in
monster
other genres as a
responsible for
franchise.
destroying whole
Wait, is this
cities.
like XCOM?
That's what
It's
it
our
looks
take
like.
on the classic
I'm actually
turn-based
totally
strategy
fine
genre
with that.
With a character-driven story, faster, more aggressive gameplay, a customizable squad.
Like, I'll play
mechanic,
probably.
and of
That
course, it
seems
wouldn't be a
like
Gears
okay,
game
but yeah.
I would play
massive
that,
boss
yep.
battles.
Yeah, Gears has good enough enemy.
We look forward to sharing more about tactics with you soon. But it's not
Gears
just
Pop
about
and
going to
Gears
new
Tactics.
places. It's
I'd
also
actually
about having
rather
new
play Gear
experiences.
Tactics than a new
And the
Gears.
amazing team at the Coalition is
Like a new
working
main
hard to
series
bring you
Gears.
our most ambitious Gears Award title yet, Gears 5.
I'm actually more excited for Tactics than this. I totally recognize I'm in the minority on that, but that
I didn't
third
play
one
Gears
was-
4.
I never played Gears 4
I
either,
liked
the
1
third
and
one
2.
was kind of jank.
I didn't play 3 or 4.
Kate, you'll journey across
3 was
the
real
biggest
stupid.
and most beautiful world we've ever created, with the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate herself. In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but
Like, I don't even know who the fuck
goes horribly wrong.
that is.
I'm pretty sure from 4.
I guess, like...
Because that was the one they worked on, right? Because I know Epic was doing it for the first 3.
Yeah.
And then they passed off to the Coalition.
Like, I have no idea who this lady is.
I'm pretty sure she was in Gears 4. I don't know.
Yeah, but not 1, 2, or 3.
Again, I only played the first 2. But I remember he's referencing her in a way that like she's a noted
and she was one of those pop finals too. Wait, who's in the body bag? Did they just kill Marcus Phoenix at the start of this trailer? Because if so, damn.
If so, good, so that we can get a new character.
Dude, Marcus Phoenix is fantastic. What are you talking about?
You gotta keep milking this. It's like my problem with Halo. It's like at a certain point you don't want to play as Master Chief anymore.
Well, they let you not play as Master Chief anymore after a while. Oh no, wait, what? That's not Marcus, but that's his name says Phoenix.
Maybe that's his
He's
son.
a kid?
Maybe that's their dad.
For coming here.
So I don't know.
Of course.
So I read some of these novels.
Oh man, you're way more into the Lord than I am.
No, Foz is right. We need to move.
He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
A lot of the women in Gears were infertile, and the ones who weren't had to stay like not fighting because they were like, you need to make babies. That's your job now. And Anya was like that, so I don't know if they.
Something's happening to me.
It's your grandmother's.
Oh, there we go. That's Marcus.
Enough. We'll
There
deal
he
with this
is,
later.
yeah.
Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
Seems like young Phoenix is in charge though.
Yeah.
I think we can find you answers there.
No.
The blue chipper general.
Oh, but he's all fucked up.
We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, Jen will notice. Okay. I'll push Jack the coordinates.
He still has a do-rag.
We're coming back to North.
Come on, man.
The other dude's got the toucan.
Well,
Yeah.
Captain. Screw your order.
And she's got
This isn't about you.
a streak
It's
of
about
red
me.
in her hair, but then she braided just that streak of
I
hair.
need to fix this.
Hey,
It's probably like ritualistic or religious or something.
Yeah, they had people who did stuff. They have a
She
whole
would never be
culture.
our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that.
This guy sounds like
But what if
discount
it's
Nolan
not
North.
her choice?
Wait, what if it's actual Nolan North? I can't tell. If it's actual Nolan North, I'm really sorry. Actual Nolan
Enemy
North.
from within, if you will.
Fuck off. The enemy's unknown, Ryan.
Oh!
Oh, wait.
This looks cool. She's ice surfing.
Yeah. Are we going back to Jacinto?
I don't remember names of planets or anything.
No planets. This is all one planet.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Are you friend or foe?
He's got melee. Oh, melee!
They had melee in 3.
Okay.
It was kind of stupid because it was like, why?
I remember chainsaws, obviously, but I don't remember a melee
well,
type.
chainsaws were on the gun. No, they brought in swords, like chain swords. But it's like, why would you ever need that? You
Oh,
have
so
a
they
gun
just went
with a chainsaw
Warhammer
on
with
it.
it, like Warhammer 40k with it?
Yep.
I guess that's kind of what they're already doing, right? Bulky
Sort of.
character. Yeah.
This looks like it's.
Well, if she starts getting possessed by these artifacts, then that's 100% Chaos Marines.
Yeah.
Religious alien artifacts possessing your Marines? Okay, then it's Warhammer 40k.
Yep. Infidels.
Hey, what are you...
Why did you come here with me? What did JD tell you?
This is a wild game of survival.
They dropped the of war. Interesting.
Yeah, just gears.
They
Seems
did
like
have
all
a-
their stuff now is just gears. Probably because they are making all those other game types.
Yeah.
In the entire history of Xbox, in the entire history of E3,
Wrap
in the
up.
entire
I
history
think we get
of
one
our
last
industry,
teaser.
Gaming is now at its most vibrant. Today, we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom to discover and play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres.
To be honest, I'm more excited about the ones that aren't exclusives because we'll get to play them.
Well, I'll get into my
gaming
rant on Game
portfolio
Pass
in
in a
every
little bit
measure.
here when we wrap.
From breadth and
It
art
won't be that
style,
long, don't
genre
worry.
and cultures, range and subject and setting, scale and story and scope and creative vision. And every one of these plays best on Xbox. The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI, so the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich.
Yeah,
and more
this
immersive.
feels like the next big step for me. Now that we've handled visually, I feel like you look at games like Hitman, I feel like what you're going to see is like every game has AI at higher and higher, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Because that's really the only place we have to improve, right? To the point where these open worlds start to feel legitimately like a real world, right? Like characters are reacting. Even NPCs, like in a GTA, are reacting like humans.
Yeah, like Hitman was kind of like a nice first step for that.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's still like
Oh, this is years and years and years away till that, but that'll eventually become a standard, and then it'll be crazy. Then every new IP is basically just get involved in a new world.
Yeah,
the next Xbox
it's
console.
being creative is going to be more
We will
important
once again
than
deliver
Well,
on
aesthetic,
our
what you do, and what your world does at that point will be
Yeah.
like, yeah.
That's the dream. When you don't have to worry about if a game plays well or not.
Like at that point, you're just getting holodeck without holodeck, right?
Leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We
Yeah,
have committed
that's pretty
team,
pivotal, I think.
Our company, our technical
Well, especially if
resources,
that list is all
so
of them.
we
They only
can
had, what,
declare
6
to you
before?
today,
That's a big thing for me too, is for
almost
going with
double.
Xboxes. I always felt like Sony's first party devs kept nailing it, and they always release a lot of good single player games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it seems like Microsoft understands we need more studios pumping stuff like that out.
Yeah.
Just for us, because that's what makes people want to buy our console, right?
There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks, and have a great
Wait, what?
Oh, Bullet Club, no. Oh, Kyle, what's this?
I don't know.
I actually don't know of any other games
I
that
have
I've
no
heard
idea
about
what this
in
is.
press conference, so I literally have no idea what this is. City hack.
Alex is home. Hey there. We're just with her out. But you're on camera, so just so you know. You look very cute, so that's good.
Code. I'm trying to think of like Microsoft games that would have code. There's probably hidden stuff in all this stuff. Oh, here we go. E3 trailer. No. Yeah. He knows.
Dead?
Red.
Red
No, it
Dead?
wouldn't be Red Dead. No, they wouldn't do computers for Red Dead.
No, but I don't know. Maybe it's like supposed to be like, we're leaking it
I knew they'd
ourselves.
do it. I suspected a late teaser. Gears of War felt too known, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 2077, they voted Vice City the
Oh.
worst place to live in America.
Well, Metro
Main
was
issues,
2077.
Sky-high
This
rate
isn't
of
another
violence,
Metro, is it?
And more people living below the poverty
Oh
line
my
than
god, I
anywhere
think I know what
else.
this is, yes.
What?
I think this might be Cyberpunk.
CG Project Red.
Oh, yes.
Deny it, it's all true.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, yes. So I knew about this story, but I didn't know it was at this conference.
Nope.
My roommate watched this trailer. I just, I intentionally avoided it.
Yeah.
It's there. Just around the
I mean, I like CD Projekt Red.
Oh man. See, my problem with The Witcher is I'm kind of fantasied out.
But this is not that. Like, so
I know.
Cool.
Indeed. Space
Yeah.
Cowboys.
It's a city of dreams.
This world looks crazy good.
And I'm future Cyberpunk Geralt.
You are indeed.
I was doing that guy's voice. I'm not. That would be ridiculous.
Some Deus Ex vibes from this too, to a degree.
Little bit.
More colorful though. Oh yeah, cars. Hey, ready for it? I really hope it's more GTA than Witcher was. You know what I mean? Like, give me that just Cyberpunk version of it. Like,
Yeah.
if you can get into just if you can just steal someone's car. I mean,
Yeah. Because like they never really needed that before. Because it was like I'm fucking riding horses.
yeah.
And you could just do like the I'm gonna summon my horse thing.
Yeah,
Although,
exactly.
Being able to summon a fucking car.
Your tech
would be
car.
Pretty
Well,
rad
I mean,
too.
that's what works at Batman. Oh. Okay, we got a recap here. Okay, so during the recap here, I'll just say my little bit about Game Pass because I know we want to wrap up.
Yeah, sure.
So it's kind of been my biggest problem with Sony's PlayStation Plus service, and Microsoft has an Xbox Live Games with Gold that is similar. Once you sign up for their online, it's been that like these type of services for me felt like the first step into what's been diminished, which has been like the renting experience, right? Because renting is no longer a thing. You don't rent video games anymore. But the problem with that is there's lots of games that are good or decent but not great that you used to rent and beat over a weekend, and the $5 price tag or $10 price tag of a rent felt just worthy, right?
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, that's why renting exists. And I felt like as the industry changed and we've kind of gone more towards way more content now, like there's just a million games out there, right? That we've been missing the equivalent of the renting experience, because there's like a lot of games you see that you're like, I'd play that for a weekend, but I'm not going to spend $60 on that. That's just not, you know what I mean? There's too many games that I'm spending $60 on, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Game Pass to me feels like a better step in that direction.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Hey, cool. So you don't want to spend $60 on every game. We get it. So here, give us $60 a year or whatever it is, and play a couple of games from this at a time over the weekends you want to play them. So I hope Sony has a response to that, because right now that's the big pushing factor for me, is the more new games that I want to play come on Game Pass, the more likely it is I'm to get an Xbox. Just because as a frugal person, at a certain point, I can't keep spending $60 on new titles. Anyway, that's it, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's the Xbox E3 media briefing. What did you think?
I was excited about it.
Kingdom Hearts 3, you saw some of that? I'd like to say we should go over what was covered, but there was a lot of games covered. So
there was, yeah.
I'll just get your overall impressions. What stood out the most to you? 3 games.
Kingdom Hearts, Ori,
Ori looked good.
Cyberpunk.
That ending for Cyberpunk looked really, really good. But on top of Ori, there was that Sekiro, that Dark Souls that From just totally announced as a Xbox console exclusive. It's just like, oh no! If that's also on Game Pass, it'll be one of those things where it'll be hot. I'm hoping to have an Xbox by that point potentially. So yeah. Otherwise, I'd echo your sentiments with both Ori and Cyberpunk.
Yeah, those are.
You like that Gears Tactics as well. You thought that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like that is the way I want to play Gears from now on.
You're done with third persons? Were you done Nathan Draking it, going to cover?
They're fine. It's just,
All right, then. Well, then we'll call it.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. That was Xbox. We'll be back with more. We got Bethesda. We got PC coming up next. For sure, we know those are the next 2 coming up. And we might have a guest with us for those.
Or 2.
Oh, we might have 2. You're right.
Yeah.
And that'll be that. Thanks for joining us again. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's call it. Kyle, you got an outro? You're sick with these outros.
Dude, always sick with these outros.
Or you're just done.
What did I do last time? We did something good, and I can't remember what it is now.
No, you just rehashed old memes. So.
Dude, that's who I am as a person.
Oh, wow. Wow. So your discount Kyle Snow?
Here's my outro, actually. Last night, I watched The Disaster Artist, of course, movie about...
my roommate wants to watch that at some point.
It's pretty good.
He'll never watch The Room. He doesn't want to sit down and watch that, but he'll watch The Disaster Artist.
Okay. Well,
although I don't blame him for not sitting down and wanting to watch The Room.
You are crazy, but I realized that I am the Pajodcast Media's Tommy Wiseau.
Your discount Tommy Wiseau?
No, I'm discount, please. I'm Tommy Wiseau 2.0, motherfucker.
Oh my god. So you're upgraded. You're Tommy Wiseau Premier. There's your outro.